This is long, but I'm neurospicy and want to give context. I just need to know if I'm in the wrong, I guess. Husband and I have been together for 10 years. Third in, he's only the third person I'd been with. I come from a toxic family and just didn't know how to respect myself. We moved along pretty quickly and spiraled into a trauma bond. So the first 6 years were filled with a lot of mistrust and betrayal issues. We moved literally to the other side of the country to regroup. At the time, I had a 3-year-old with him when we moved. I wanted to focus on giving our child a better, less chaotic life than we had back home. Being away from our toxic friends and family did great things for us. We learned how to slow down and create better habits. And well, I'm trying to learn how to trust him, especially sexually. He's an awesome dad and a really cool and charming guy. We get along great, and it hurts me to write this out because something has always been off. He's always had questionable habits sexually, I guess. Very reckless and quite frankly bad. Over the last 10 years, he's crossed crazy lines, including pulling out my IUD without consent. A regular thing for him is to try to initiate anal, and I don't mind occasionally, but it takes planning or just simple awareness of what my body is going through at M. He never asks, he just tries. And a lot of time I tell him no. Sometimes I let it happen. The other day he actually asked me. I said yes, and he spent 1 minute trying to get me relaxed. And I was like, this is not enough time for me. And we moved along without because I was turned off. He knows this is such a task for me, and I guess I expected him to by now know how. Last night, I felt he was going to try it. That completely gets me out of the mood because I didn't want to. And I hate that he didn't ask like the other day. When it came time, he was sneakily opening the lube bottle, and I snapped, not yelling or anything. It honestly just came out of where I blurted, "Why can't you just ask me?" instead of just going for it, and got up and went to the bathroom. And I got out and I said, "I'm sorry for being so reactive," and I felt embarrassed. I then said something along the lines of, "It just feels very rapey when you just go for it, knowing how I don't actually like it. I don't like worrying about you just trying it because it makes me feel bad." And today he's texting me. So now I'm rapey. I said was the action of not asking and just doing it is what it is. That doesn't mean I throw our whole ass relationship away. I told you, I'm sorry, and I'm embarrassed. I just snapped like that. I didn't mean to get stuck here and go fucking backwards. I didn't see you any fucking less. Didn't call you a rapist. I said not asking me and just doing is rapey. It kills my mood because there are certain things that need to be okay for me to be comfortable doing all that. And last night wasn't it? And I would have spared fighting you off if you would have just asked. I have to worry about telling you no during, and we could just fucking talk about it. I'm sorry I snapped like that because I just don't know what came over me. And it was almost a reaction. But as someone who genuinely wants to grow, I'd think we both can learn from this and move the fuck along. That's what my intention was, and that's why I said sorry. I wasn't mad. I don't hate you. I love you a lot. But apparently I needed to get this out there. He says, well, IDK, what to do? I'm sorry. I thought by getting you in the mood organically would be okay. It throws the whole mood off when I have to ask and be let down after I ask or before. IDK. It kills the mood when you say no. Or when shit like this happens, it just kills me even trying to approach you for sex now. I have rapey in my head and makes me unsure if I should even have sex with you at all. Or even try. Fuck. I didn't mean to make Vo upset. I was trying to go through it organically between us and see if that was going to work. Now, I feel like I don't seem sexually attractive to you. I'm screwed either way. And he's glued to this now. And honestly, IDK if it was a bad choice in words, but it feels like that to me. I feel pressured and weird when I know he's in that mood. I don't feel connected or comfortable. Now he's gonna stonewall me.